Choosing a gasoline chainsaw in 2026 goes far beyond raw engine power. Modern models differ in balance, vibration control, fuel efficiency, emissions, and long-term reliability. Manufacturers have refined two-stroke engines and ergonomics, making today's chainsaws more specialized and easier to control under load. This ranking is based on real-world performance, cutting stability, cold starts, build quality, handling, maintenance convenience, and durability. Whether for firewood, property maintenance, or professional use, the best gasoline chainsaws of 2026 are those that deliver consistent power, predictable handling, and dependable operation over time.
Closing the list in fifth place, this chainsaw represents the kind of tool that prioritizes displacement and price over finesse. The VEVOR 20-inch 62cc chainsaw is built around a large two-stroke engine rated at 3.8 HP, and its character is immediately clear. It wants to cut, not impress with refinement. The power reserve is sufficient for thick firewood, storm cleanup, and occasional land clearing, and the long bar allows confident work on larger diameter logs without constantly repositioning the saw. That strength comes with trade-offs. The weight and front-heavy balance are noticeable, especially during longer sessions, and vibration levels are higher than what experienced users would expect from premium brands. Starting can take a few pulls in cold conditions, and while the controls are straightforward, the overall ergonomics feel utilitarian rather than polished. For intermittent use, this is rarely a problem. For daily work, fatigue becomes a real factor. Build quality is decent for the price segment, but quality consistency varies, which explains mixed long-term feedback from owners. As a result, this saw makes the most sense for homeowners or occasional users who want strong cutting ability at a lower entry cost, not for professionals who demand precision, comfort, and predictable longevity.
Sitting confidently in fourth place, this model represents a very different philosophy compared to high-displacement budget saws. The Echo CS310-16 is built around control, reliability, and ease of use, rather than brute force. Its 30.5cc engine is clearly aimed at homeowners and light-duty users, but within that role, it feels well-engineered and predictable. The lightweight design and 16-inch bar make it easy to maneuver when limbing, trimming, or cutting medium-sized firewood, especially for users who value precision over speed. In real work, the saw stands out for its balance and reduced operator fatigue. Vibration levels are low for its class, throttle response is smooth, and chain control feels stable even for less experienced hands. Starting behavior is generally good, though not flawless. Some units fire up effortlessly, while others can be temperamental depending on fuel quality and setup. Power is adequate rather than impressive, and pushing it into thicker hardwood quickly exposes its limits. Chain tensioning and stock chain durability are serviceable, but not class-leading, which means maintenance attention matters. Overall, this is a chainsaw that earns its ranking through consistency and usability. It's a smart choice for regular home maintenance, but not the right tool for aggressive cutting or sustained heavy workloads. Claiming third place, this chainsaw marks the point where sheer output starts to meet real cutting ambition. The PROYAMA 68cc enters the ranking as a high-displacement tool aimed at users who regularly deal with large trunks, storm damage, or demanding firewood volumes. With a powerful two-stroke engine rated at 4.5 HP and the option of a 24-inch bar, it's designed to work faster and deeper than homeowner-class saws without stepping into premium professional pricing. In use, the saw delivers strong torque that holds chain speed well in thick wood, making long crosscuts noticeably more efficient. The anti-vibration system does its job better than expected for this class, reducing hand fatigue during extended sessions, though the overall weight is still very present. Balance is acceptable with the 20-inch bar, but becomes more front-loaded when the 24-inch setup is installed, which demands confident handling and proper technique. Starting behavior is generally reliable thanks to the quick start system, but fuel tuning and warm-up matter. This is not a pull-and-go casual tool. Build quality is solid for the price, yet finish details and long-term component consistency don't fully match established pro brands. As a result, this model suits serious homeowners and semi-professional users who want aggressive cutting capability while accepting that refinement and endurance under daily commercial use have clear limits. Landing in second place, this chainsaw represents the opposite end of the spectrum from high-cc brute force machines. The Stihl MS 162 is all about precision, predictability, and mechanical discipline. With a compact engine and a short 30-centimeter bar, it is clearly not built to dominate thick hardwood, but to deliver clean, controlled cuts where accuracy and reliability matter more than speed. In real operation, the saw feels exceptionally balanced and easy to manage. Weight distribution is neutral, vibration is well contained, and throttle response is smooth, which makes it forgiving even for less experienced users. Starting follows the classic Stihl logic. Once the procedure is understood, ignition is consistent and confidence-inspiring. Cutting performance is efficient within its intended range: branches, small trunks, maintenance work. But pushing it into heavy wood quickly exposes its limited power reserve. The build quality is exactly what is expected from the brand: tight tolerances, solid plastics, and a general sense of durability. At the same time, the price reflects that pedigree, and for the money, some users may expect more raw output. This is not a universal chainsaw and doesn't try to be one. Instead, it excels as a refined, dependable tool for homeowners who value control, safety, and long-term consistency over aggressive cutting power.
Taking first place, this chainsaw defines what a true do-everything gas saw should look like in 2026. The Husqvarna 460 Rancher earns the top spot by combining serious displacement with controlled, confident handling, something many high-power models fail to balance. Its 60.3cc X-Torque engine delivers strong, usable torque rather than aggressive peak behavior, which makes it equally effective in thick hardwood, storm cleanup, and large-scale land clearing. The 24-inch bar gives it real reach, allowing wide cuts without forcing the operator into awkward repositioning. In practical use, the saw feels planted and predictable. Chain speed remains stable under load, the adjustable oil pump keeps lubrication consistent during long cuts, and vibration control is well tuned for a machine of this size. Smart Start and the combined choke stop control reduce frustration during cold starts, while the air injection system noticeably extends service intervals in dusty conditions. Ergonomics are clearly designed for extended sessions rather than short bursts of work. The trade-offs are honest ones. Weight is noticeable, especially during limbing or overhead work, and this is not a casual grab-and-go chainsaw. It demands proper technique and respect. However, for users who want maximum versatility, durability, and real cutting authority in a single gasoline chainsaw, this model stands as the benchmark the rest of the category is measured against. This ranking shows a clear pattern for 2026. The best gasoline chainsaws are no longer defined by raw numbers alone. Balance, torque delivery, vibration control, and long-term reliability matter just as much as engine size. From compact, homeowner-focused models to high-displacement workhorses, each saw in this list earns its place by doing a specific job well, without pretending to be something it's not. If you cut occasionally, precision and ease of use should guide your choice. If you work regularly with large volumes of wood, stability under load and durability become decisive. The top performers combine power with control, proving that a great chainsaw is not the loudest or the lightest, but the one that stays predictable, efficient, and dependable season after season.